In the Den with the TRU Wolfpack.
This has been a season of transition for both the men's and the women's volleyball teams at Thompson Rivers University. U Sports Volleyball Player of the Year, Yulia Pakamenko, graduated after last season, and the men are adjusting to the return of head coach Pat Henley after a year away while completing his master's degree. And while there have been some ups and downs for both teams, they've had some recent success on the court and are both in the hunt for a Canada West playoff.
With just 4 weekends remaining in the U Sports volleyball season, both the men's and women's teams are on the outside of the Canada West playoff picture looking in. For men's coach Pat Henley, the inconsistency he's seen from his squad wasn't what he expected in his first year back after a leave of absence.
It started out great in the preseason. We had some good results and great practices, and then the season hit, and I think the nerves took hold, and really we were in kind of recovery since that moment. It's just confidence and guys trying to find themselves and obviously switching gears. It took me a little bit off guard.
To the restaurant. Download the
For women's head coach Chad Grimm, the 2017-2018 season could be titled Life Without Yulia, as his team has struggled finding their identity at times after Yulia Pakamenko's U Sports career ended last season.
The past 3 years, we had a clear gear, and we know Yulia was there to finish off matches, and we have a lot of girls that can do that, but maybe haven't been in that role so much. So I think it's just trying to figure that stuff out. And I know when I coached with the guys, we had a similar thing when we lost guys like Gord, Kevin Chili, Brad Gunter. It's kind of the team feeling each other out, who's going to step up in those critical situations.
It's a tough schedule on the women's side to close out the year. While they play 5 of their final 6 matches at home, they get the number 2 team in Canada West, Calgary, this weekend, play a home and away with number 4 seed UBC Okanagan after a bye week, then take on the number 3 ranked Trinity Western to close out the year.
We put ourselves in good spots to win sets and wins matches, and now we haven't always closed those out, but I think that's half the battle, is putting yourself in a position to win, and now we just got to learn how to put the, kind of the nail in the coffin.
Right now, the men sit tied with 2 other teams for 7th and share the same schedule as the women. 6th place Calgary this weekend, 10th place UBC Okanagan February 8th and 10th, and then they close out the year against the number 1 ranked team in the nation, the Trinity Western Spartans at home.
We're not focused on the playoffs. I mean, what I said to the guys is, we have 3 great weeks coming up with meaningful games. So last year they had very few meaningful games after the first half. So this is a playoff stretch here. We have a legitimate path to the playoffs, but that means beating Saskatchewan, beating UBCO twice, and, splitting with Calgary or Trinity.
Now, following a bye week last week, the basketball teams will travel this weekend. They are going to face the Trinity Western Spartans in Langley.
Looking for affordable family entertainment? Enjoy a Wolfpack game and support our future Olympians and leaders of tomorrow. Check out the Wolfpack website for schedules, scores, and news. And catch more TRU Wolfpack on In the Den. Back the Pack with TRU. Watch In the Den Monday and Thursday on the Evening News.